Good morning, everybody. It's Max McAllister from Traxxion Dynamics here today. And I wanted to take a moment and do another video to talk about electrical wiring and accessorization on your Honda Goldwing. And I've gone over this before, and but I wanted to tie this together with the UBS bolt recall. So let's start with the Goldwing. Is the most heavily accessorized motorcycle in the world. A stock Goldwing is all the stock, sometimes not even on the showroom floor. They don't even make it out of the dealership before they start getting accessorized. That would be completely normal and routine. Some people are into lighting, and then some people go insane with lighting. Now, that always leads to the trouble of where does all the wiring go? We see motorcycles here frequently that are absolutely unsafely built, hazardous, and just literally a rolling fire hazard waiting to short out and light wires on fire under the seat and on top of the gas tank. We see that all the time. So we've had several examples of this, but I'm going to show you, one. I have several videos of bikes that look like this that then we fix up. The other guy who gets to do this type of work all the time is Lewis Preston at Electrical Connection, and he's in the Knoxville, Tennessee area. He has to do rebuilds of bikes like this. The problem with this, if you're going to do this type of lighting accessorization or stereo installation to your motorcycle, you need to find an absolute true professional, someone recognized as being professional at this type of work. But when they take your seat off and you take a picture, when they're done, you shouldn't really be able to tell that pretty much anything happened. That's the sign of a professional. So when you see this is the sign of an idiot. An absolute idiot did that. Someone with no experience, no knowledge, and who literally just plugged things in until a light turned on and then charged this guy thousands of dollars. And his bike is wrecked. This is a disaster. So my advice is, so we call these spaghetti bowls, or rat's nests. Before you do this to your bike, make sure you found the right guy. The next thing, we call them Christmas trees. When you've gone out and ordered every single light you can find that sticks to every single surface area of your bike, and then wanted to add neon in hidden places. Neon in hidden places, the absolute worst, and I'm going to explain why for all that. Understand that when you get all that put on your bike, that's cool. You turn it on, look how cool I am. The problem is any time anything is broken or needs to be serviced on your motorcycle, all of that shit has to be removed. And if you have neon strips taped under all the fairing covers and in the side covers and under engine panels and all around the place, all of that shit is in the way. And it all has to be torn off the bike. It's all invariably horribly routed, uncabled. It's not in protective crinkle wrap. It's not zip tied to the frame. It's all a mess. And so now someone has to tear it all apart just to do an air filter change on your bike or something, that would be considered routine maintenance. My advice is to choose a handful of critical, highest impact lighting accessories and draw the line there, because if you go wild, just understand that all of that has to be undone to work on the mechanical aspects of your motorcycle, and then all of it has to be put back. Now, the chances are, if it's done the first time by a professional and it looks really good, then you're going to get a good result when it's put back together. If it's done horribly, then nobody's going to want to put it back properly because it was a mess when they started. So that's my guidance. And then as regards to the UBS bolt recall for the Goldwing, understand and don't be mad that it is right and is not unreasonable when a dealer takes a seat off the motorcycle to tell you it's just going to be an hourly service charge, and you're going to say how many hours, and no one in the world knows that. But when we look at a bike like this is 16 hours of labor to fix a bike like this. That's my first guess, is 2 days of time at $150 an hour. So, you know, you're talking about $2,400 in labor to not make this look like a moron did it. This is the same bike 2 days later. That, short of an accessory lighting block, you can't tell anybody's really been there. That's the sign of real quality work. When this thing came in, this amplifier in his saddlebag was literally a bowl of spaghetti piled in the bottom of this, because they didn't buy the right wiring harnesses, and it was all just done by an idiot. So this was wiring we removed from the bike that was just unnecessary, that was piled in there. So everything worked when we were done. Everything was the way the customer wanted it. He was thrilled to death. But all of that was just laying around in his saddlebags and under his seat, just waiting to be pinched or caught on fire. So understand that if you have one of these train wrecks on your bike, the dealer's going to charge you. Or what had happened in the case of this guy, he had a warranty problem with his bike where it wouldn't start. The dealer went in, just disconnected everything, pulled it all out of the way, repaired his wiring harness so that his bike would start, and then left everything. They said, we're not dealing with we're not going to be responsible for this disaster, and sent the guy on his way. His bike ran, but with all this just disconnected and laying around. So he brought it to us to put it back together. So that's the type of accessorization that you need to understand. If you do it, it's going to cost you, not the first time, but every time you go and need any kind of deeper than normal, deeper than an oil change or a battery change type of maintenance. So be aware of that. It's not just expensive today to put that huge amount of lighting and a stereo and stuff on your bike. It's going to be expensive forever. So it's your money. So spend it how you choose. But that's my advice, is to be wise about it. So my name's Max. Thanks for watching my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe wherever the button is, and I'll be back with more great content soon.